the tragedy is that all of this is tied into youth exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Effectively, a culture of child soldiers is
Yes.
being created, which is horrific.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes contract killings,
Yes.
right? For
Oh,
recruitment.
yeah.
Very famous.
They are very
Yeah.
aware of that.
Yeah.
No,
So
real punishment under a certain age.
Yeah.
Well, let's exploit that.
yeah. So Norrköping, of course, is a city which is ripe for this and is and suffers from it today. And so therefore, this is what the conference is about: is updating everybody, trying to clear out some of the mythology,
Yeah.
because even law enforcement officers will get seduced by the TV shows and start thinking, wrongly about what their job is and stuff like that. So this is kind of a reboot, reset everybody. This is what's happening. This is our job. And we have new policies and new ideas on how to deal with it. So that's what you're dealing with. And I will point out that in our game, I'm sorry to go with a fictional trope, which is there's a new guy in town who seems to be doing a really good job in very specific places. So that's our...
but the police know of them.
Yes.
In person, at least.
Yeah, they do. In fact, well, there are several possible names, but a name of interest that comes up at this meeting.
Is this a new guy or a new gang?
Good point. It's a split off from the Asir,
Okay.
who have connections up into Örebro and also down into this part of Östergötland. That's a real life thing.
Okay.
But this is a splinter
Okay.
from it. And
Which is another one of the violent spirals.
exactly. And that means that a bunch of violence was perpetrated against the former network. And so somebody came in and did a
Yeah.
purge.
slate.
Yeah. And the name that they're working with right now is getting away from me. There. So this is somebody that you would think of as kind of a managerial presence at a neighborhood level. So not somebody in the neighborhood, but somebody who's kind of directing things. And the name that you are given is actually Swedish first name, Christian Saeed.
No relation.
Saeed.
Christian with a CH or a
K.
K. Yeah.
Yeah.
No relation.
So that is the
Person.
that's the a person of interest at this point. They're more than of interest. They're like, we have got to find a way, because if just arresting him and detaining him will achieve nothing.
No, exactly.
So that's our concern.
Yeah, that's the entire. I think that's the
Yeah.
problem for law enforcement
Yeah.
generally. Of course, you can bring people in.
Catch the bad guys.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a really
right.
dumb
but,
idea.
But it's a classic, gangster movie
Yeah.
trope. They always get the gangster and he just gets out because they have nothing to pull him in. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a classic.
Who's Kaiser Soze?
Yeah.
Or even if you do pin it on him or whatever, it's middle management.
Yeah.
It's not like it's hard.
It's just a job. Just get them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to get the folk on the street level.
Yeah.
Very, very hard to get the ones on top.
Yeah. So anyway, this is. Do you guys think I have a pretty good?
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. So and also we can move into the debate of what general policies, social policies, are making this easier for them, and which are, and that's a whole.
It might be a bit
huge
beyond.
debate.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting you know
Conversations.
you can't bring that up without that issue.
Oh, yeah.
suddenly
It is
huge.
multifaceted.
Yeah.
Enabling factors. And,
Yes,
domestic
exactly.
factors and so on. It's very
Yeah.
complicated.
Systemic racism
Yeah.
is a clear issue, right?
Actual people
So-
work this full time.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course you bring that up, and now everybody's going to have
Ideas.
their ideas. So I'm not going to debate about any of those. We're just going to work out as we play what we think, I guess.
Yeah.
Collectively. So now, so there you are. You're having quite the the
giving
PowerPoint day.
Yeah, exactly.
This could have been an email.
Important, please.
Well, some of it's pretty interesting though.
Yeah, I could imagine,
The
especially
updates.
for her.
Yeah.
For her, it would
And so, you're taking notes that they don't know about.
Yeah.
So over there for your city council situation,
Yes.
this is probably going to be technically you would have gone to one of their offices, but they are going to come to you.
Okay.
And in a kind of in a way that is more like they're pleased to be welcome at
All right. No. In that
Right.
case, like when they like we want a meeting. Okay, where shall we meet?
we'd be honored to meet at your
Oh, right.
workplace.
Right. Yeah.
So
He does have a meeting room of
course.
some sort, like for
absolutely.
new clients and
Yeah.
whatever.
So of course, there will be fika and so forth, and the key issue is how proud and happy they are that you would put your efforts to the benefit of Norrköping regarding the data center, and how how pleased they are, and the information they've received is that you and your colleagues have. This is the first time they've called these two colleagues, by the way. That's a first.
I mean, it's like
It's a
there's
special word,
probably
right?
been some sort of yes, they are working with me
Yes.
sort of communication beforehand.
There had to be.
They're
Yeah.
not complete vigilantes.
Exactly.
Uh,
So there's a certain amount of, but you're starting to feel a little lubricated by all of this talk.
Like
know?
okay, right? You're
Right.
you're sitting on the pot. You know, get to the shit.
That's right. Exactly. So, so they will, probably prompted by you, will
Yeah, like I
We'll
probably
get to it.
showed them around. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is where I'm currently milling out a new
right.
chest piece or whatever. Like
Yeah.
because and that's the old one I took all the damage. Because it would have been
Right.
some photo of him being all blown up
Sure.
from
Yeah.
having stopped shit.
That's right. So they will get to the point, which is that events like the data center promotion are, of course, of great value to the community. However, destructive events, which they've had some insurance issues since the airport, they've had concerns from the federal government, maybe they've come under scrutiny from government agencies that they would vastly prefer only to talk to their local office. But now there's, federal level people taking action in terms of security and in terms of financial scrutiny and stuff like that, that certain members of the board of the council would prefer not to have that scrutiny. A certain flexibility at the local level, is important.
No, but that is very.
We don't want that kind of attention on us.
And it's pretty limited in Sweden what the national government is allowed to do because they're kommunalt självstyre.
Yeah, but this was
Yeah, it's
the
too large.
level
And
of
that's
this
what,
disaster.
that's what they don't
brings
like.
with it.
But
Exactly.
generally,
Yeah.
kommunala politiker, they want their what do you call it, independence.
Yes.
Because they kind of how it works.
Well, especially because they have ambitions for Norrköping.
yeah,
They've got the harbor that they're doing. They've got
Oslanka.
all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So, therefore, your role in that positive growth and prosperity for everybody is extremely valued. Blowing up airports isn't. So, well, that's the trouble here is that they're very concerned because we have already, a lodged complaint against Silverlandsen. We've already got, really, how come she's not actually an agent of the police? The council would be very happy to facilitate a police position that's properly supervised and is
Well, I can certainly bring that up with several lads and see how the response is.
Yeah.
But I will promise
I'm sure they'll
nothing.
listen. Oh, really? Because they say, we're sure she'll listen to you.
I am not their boss. I help them. I bring us together, and we are doing this for this community.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, I do not enjoy the destruction
Mm-hmm.
of said airport,
Mm-hmm.
but well, if there is a next time, do you want me to just stand by and do nothing?
That's a pretty good answer. They also
But by
have,
all means, we can get together
Mhm.
and go over rules of engagement or something, to which degree you...
Now they breathe again, you know, and they're nodding.
And perhaps this is even something that should be brought up on a national level, how we engage.
Right.
Because
So workshopping becomes an example. Ooh, they all sit up a little straighter at that one. That's-
if you want to call it
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
But because we are not many who do what me and my friends do.
One of them says, I think we'll make a working group. They're going to make a working group from the, you know, in the city to address these issues and liaison with you.
Yes, because given that, just like we have it, our police units here around Sweden, like if one district needs help, they can contact others. Like if you can get started on something like that, a network for whether, like if you need our help, by all means, we can come and listen and see what it's all about, and just give that a formal structure. I think that would be great.
You're speaking their language, as Mur knows very well, and they're happy with this. They would have criticized Vernevie Vinden a lot, except for that train thing, which has definitely. Remember, you made that popularity roll right last time, the Monday popularity roll. You did so.
And
There's no criticizing Vernevie Vinden today.
And I'm going to end it with and just like you value your local independence, just as much do we value our operative independence. Our objectives in general do align. But if you are going to insist on control, it is the same as when the state wants to come and control you.
One of the politicians, you're speaking to the right council, because given the current political composition of the Norrköping City Council, a bunch of people really like that whole independent initiative, as long as we're all aligned talk, right? So they're responding well to this. I'm also going off your successful popularity checks. Notice that they were able to complain about Silverlansen, but there was no substantial reason for the police to be activated toward her, and they know that. So, failed roll, that would be very different in this conversation.
Okay.
So, now, so we can see that Mur knows what he's doing, right, for this conversation.
There's no need for us to worry.
Right. Well, that discussion with you, though, and you also had mentioned something about that as well previously.
Yeah, that's true.
So, okay, that's underway. You are just finishing from a long day at your secret workshop off in the woods somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it has gone quite well. Finally, we're able to put in a real day on this. And you have, when you come back, yes, what's that?
I thought that maybe it would be fun if my mother called me when I was working, and
That would be an encounter that I didn't roll.
Okay.
But if you want to contact your mother.
Yeah, okay, sure. Because I was thinking about how I haven't really involved her a lot, so maybe it would be fun.
I was thinking along the same lines, just a matter of when the roll comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll call her and just ask something about how they're doing, and she can ask about, because she knows about my identity. She can ask
Yes, as a matter of fact, she says it would be wonderful to get together and talk about this because of, of all these things that have happened.
Yeah, she'll probably be worried.
She's quite worried that that it was so dangerous. She had not really anticipated that you would be up against effectively, super soldiers.
Yeah.
And what she has managed to learn was very alarming. She also scolds you.
Yeah.
Too much lightning.
Yeah.
Right. That's
keep to the class, please.
Yeah.
They're not as dangerous.
And she also is, she really wants a doctor to check you out because
Okay.
she knows that this equipment taps into your nervous system, which it does.
Mm.
You put on the headset and it plugs in, right? So that's all kind of
Yeah.
scary. So okay, yeah, good. Note you for your mom. But when you get back to your flat, guess who's waiting there for you?
Is it Teresa?
It is. And she doesn't look stressed at all.
Oh.
She is,
Ooh.
looking for you. She's waiting for you, and she says, "Where have you been? Sometimes you just disappear. The only people I know who disappear are boomers."
Yeah, I've been kind of just I've been with my friends playing video games.
Oh, so you've been cuddling up on the couch with a bunch of guys today. Well, she says there goes my plan.
Yeah. Sorry?
There goes my plan.
Oh.
Dot.
Would you like to come in?
She looks a little shocked. Oh, sure, that's great.
Do you want
Like she hadn't been standing there for an hour.
Do you want tea? I have crackers.
That sounds fine. Right? She says, maybe we'll get, maybe next weekend we can get another bottle of that wine. It was really good. Did you see the photo that I put on the Discord?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm really happy that you thought it went well.
Well, it'd be wonderful. She said, so, she even says, so, what's one of the games that you played?
When it's like shooting game.
Do you have any other kinds of games? I mean,
I-
like some of
I
those fun
have-
ones with stories?
No.
Yes. No.
No.
Yes. No. The lore games. It's all shooters
No,
for
it's-
Kevin.
No, sometimes we play FIFA also. But I do have Uno at home.
Well, she was thinking that, she could watch something. She was going to watch you play.
Oh no,
No.
I don't think that would be fun.
Okay. So okay, right? The sooner or later she'll be able to work things around and maybe watching something on Netflix or something like that, of her choice, of course.
Yeah.
But she will be very content to sit next to you and kind of lean on you a little and be very comfortable. Very comfortable.
I think I would try to take her hand, but it's really, really, really sweaty.
Yeah, if you wait to a reasonable time in the episode, right? Not right away.
Yeah.
The heart-wrenching reunion or something.
Right. Yeah. Then you will be pleased that she actually takes your hand and it's nice and calm and very comfortable.
Great.
You guys, and she will have a nice, comfortable time hanging out with you.
Great. I also, though, I imagine I'm thinking in my head that maybe Therese is like a true crime girl. So it's like when we're watching something and she gets to choose, it's like only murders. And
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, I was
okay.
thinking
All right,
because I
all right.
thought that would be funny. Like
Uh-huh.
me thinking it would be like a bit romantic. And she's
Yeah,
like, and then they cut off her head.
Yeah, right. Then it's another Nordic noir where
Yeah.
where the writer has to outdo the previous show.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
I think it was like a true crime. You said because like that's a whole shot. Like mostly a pod thing here in Sweden.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I think shirts in other like we're like where they go like the case of the murder like
Right.
murder
Yeah, I
case,
think-
like,
Yeah.
and they go wild on speculating
Yes.
on what
Yeah,
actually went on.
and
that's-
there's a lot of girls loving that kind
Okay.
of. So I think
Okay.
if it, and also especially if it's true, if it's really happened, we're like yes, yes, you get to
but
watch
it's-
these horrible things happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they
Jim Jones
didn't.
was such a fantastic
It's really-
guy.
Wow, I have nothing to say. You have covered this point
I know
thoroughly.
Teresa.
So, here is the
Which
fun
would also
story.
be fun with the taking her hand at
Yes.
the moment.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Oh,
No,
they caught the guy.
Oh, look what he did to the seven victim.
Oh, he only ate her
Yeah.
kidney.
Yeah. So now, we'll get to the birthday party last because you, at the end of the day, are actually given a new assignment
Yeah.
or something. No, a set of records
Yeah.
that you are to consolidate and collate, and with any luck, actually make it possible to identify points for potential action. So you have been assigned to investigate yourself.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, Silverlands.
Mm-hmm. As part of all these new initiatives around the department. So
Makes perfect sense.
that's why it was on my encounter list.
Yeah.
So,
And is this like given at the end of the workday? We
Yes.
Expectation like we'll be done tomorrow. No. It's
no, it's not. This is
No.
actually supposed to be careful and,
Oh, yeah.
and an ongoing thing.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. So yeah, we should obviously like take. Oh, very interesting. Really get to the
All
bottom
right
of this. I'm wondering if she was going to call a friend because she has your track and field friend.
Yes, Erda.
Erda. Yes, exactly. Might actually call her up and just get try to plan some sort of training practice like it.
Surprisingly, tomorrow.
Oh, good thing she had time.
Surprisingly, tomorrow is the perfect day,
Yeah.
considering I
Tuesday,
rolled it.
excellent.
So,
Yeah.
Therefore, well done. And finally, the birthday party.
Yes.
This is where we get to see Hannah Elena, we get to see Olaf, we get to see people who worked with you for a long time.
And that would be like an open invitation for people who have had a good working relationship with.
So somebody shows up, right, that you haven't seen for a while. And,
It's going to be like, they're retired guys from the old good days. Maybe even some of the company people that he has good relations with, because I don't think that would have been soured that much. Like some people, yes, but not everyone.
They're gone. You've been...
Probably just kept in contact with the ones that liked it,
Yeah.
not the ones that didn't like it.
Yeah, but he would like to take a moment to, Helena we said, for the union rep? He's going to take a moment to speak with her and just bring up given that she was the union rep.
Yes.
Just like, okay, so I had an interesting conversation with the local municipality today, and he's going to go over like that initiative and would ask if she would like to come in on retainer to help formulate that to work well on our side.
She would like to, but she's going to be doing it unofficially because she just put in for retirement.
Okay, and that's fair. Like
She's getting old, so
yeah. And I'm perfectly fine with that. It's like you have
maybe even better. But she was that kind of person. Everybody still working there is not going to say no to her, right? If she gets in contact. I mean, even if she's retiring, she's completely embedded in that whole structure. So
she can get a good framework for at least how it would look for on our side, like the union versus the company, the supervisors versus the state. So and all right, good. And that's all. Like just like
otherwise, it's a fine time. I mean, it's a nice time. We get to see old pictures. Murr, when he first got going, look how cute he was.
yes.
Embarrassing baby robot pictures, right?
like Her doesn't care.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a previous show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So good. That clears us out for Monday. Day in the life.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Oh goodness.
It would be funny if Mur had some kind of face when he was like a young adult.
And then
That's
eventually
the thing, though. The face is.
it never worked. There's been faces through the decades,
Yeah.
right? And it's never worked out well.
No.
I kind of like that idea.
I mean, it's like.
you had kind of a face for the gala, but that was just that kind of thing.
I
More
imagine
Never
more
looks
like
really right.
mannequin style faces, like
Right.
very basic ones for like maybe like even like just have some like speaker
Right.
built into the head,
Right,
like just for
right.
the ease of communicating with people who
Right.
are
Right.
Where am I gonna
Familiar.
look when I
yeah,
talk to you?
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like that on a whole, on a level, would have been a lot worse off, say, 10, 20 years ago. But now
Correct.
with the prevalence of Bluetooth headsets
Yeah.
and the hands-free and like speaker phones,
Yeah.
I think people are a lot less
You creeped out. By
creeped
it.
out
Yeah.
by that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
True.
Because there's not like, hey, we have a so-and-so on speakerphone from the main office. It's no different, I think.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
people
true.
just get used to it.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, as it turns out, one of the things that they had talked about in the police conference was of operations that were already underway. And they did a huge sweep up of marijuana sales, which lands on Tuesday. And it exposes a number of low-level distributors. So that has happened right here in the municipality of Norrköping. And you knew that was going to be cleaning up through the night. And so this morning is when the results land. And so all the records have to be properly managed. The investigation into Silverlansen is an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
This is an immediate thing.
Uh-huh.
So you and everybody involved in that.
Yeah, but it's a shorter deadline. But the Silverlansen.
This is a daily thing. This is a thing you have to do.
Well, but
today.
actually, the investigation of Silverlansen would have some sort of deadline, I would assume.
They're taking it slow.
Yeah, all right.
I'd say about a month
Yeah.
is when the first big meeting about it is going to occur. They understand that the data involved are extremely squishy.
Yeah, exactly.
Silverlansen seems to be very good at avoiding leaving being caught by the right cameras and avoiding the
very
right
strange.
evidence.
Very
there's not
concerning.
left,
We have
yeah.
to,
Mm.
Yeah,
really
somehow,
get to the bottom of this.
coincidentally, there's very little information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very strange.
That's why we need somebody on it. And
Yeah.
you're creating the data set that those people will use.
Probably collecting it.
Yeah.
So, exactly. And clearly, it's very concerning. We got a person who is like that active but doesn't get caught.
Yeah.
Just talks her up,
Oh, maybe
unconsciously.
maybe there's some kind of invisibility power. at play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You must be really good at this job, It's really skilled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, clearly her physicality is enhanced in some way. As you're there, in your special chair with wheels, I mean, you're not
No,
that disabled,
no.
but your chair would have a wheel.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Your chair is actually wheeled.
Mhm.
Just
Just to
Oh,
be
yeah,
just to be
scoot
easier in
in.
the office.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just normal office
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah. Well, I think it's better.
No,
I think it's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get those.
Yeah. So, and you're that's. Oh yes, of course.
Oh, like it's not just a normal office chair, rather than like the actual ergonomic.
That's what I'm
ones.
thinking. Right.
Once you get a bit fancy.
That's required for somebody who has energy management issues.
Exactly, they have to.
Yeah.
all-
Fair enough.